Did you have a hard time to get the album contract?
Yeah, very hard time. That's why the album's called No Respect, actually, because it took us 3 years. And like the last year before we got signed, we were selling out like every club in San Francisco. And we were doing, extremely well in our own area. But San Francisco is not really known for really rock and roll. It's known for more, thrash metal, really heavy stuff. There's not very many record companies to come see bands like us. A lot of people thought, we were too young, and a lot of people in LA in the business really didn't take us seriously because they didn't care how many people we had in San Francisco. So, we just had to keep trying and just keep shoving tapes down people's throat. And finally, we got some really good shows in LA, and then everything came together, and almost every label down there wanted us, and then we picked Island Records because we thought they were the best company. And this was after playing shows with people like Guns N' Roses and Poison and the Cherry Bombs and Zodiac Mind Warp. So we played with a lot of big bands before we were signed.
I see. And producer? Who's the producer?
The producer is Paul Northfield, and I was the assistant producer.
I see. So tell me about your producer a little bit, please.
About our
producer?
Our producer, Paul Northfield. Yes. He has been an engineer for years and engineered a lot of the Rush albums, and he engineered the last Queensryche Operation Mindcrime LP, and he's really a great engineer, and he just turned into a producer, so we went through just hundreds of tapes to find the guy that would be right for us, that I could work with, and the band we could all work with together. And when we heard his stuff, we go, this would be the perfect combination. We wanted to capture a really live, raw sound. So, and we wanted a guy that would let us, basically waste as much of the record company's money as possible without calling and giving us a bad time. So we called him up and we said, hey, we'll let you produce this if you don't tell the record company what we're really going to be doing. So we recorded the whole album in about 2 days and just partied the rest of the time.
So how do you take advantage of 3 guitar players in one band?
What we do is, in a lot of bands, and I've been in a lot of bands, before Vane. I've been, my first band was 9 years ago in a garage, with all my, kid friends when we thought we were going to be rock stars. And, and every band I've always been in, there's always been some inner competition, among the people in the band. And this band, that just doesn't happen. Everyone's style is so different, especially among guitar players, because that's one thing that there's 2 of the same type of thing in a band. I mean, there's only 1 singer in the band, only 1 drummer, and only 1 bass player. But in a lot of bands, you have 2 guitar players, and they are competing against each other. In our band, we don't have that because Danny plays completely different than Jamie, and when I play guitar, I play different. So we just consider it a weapon. I mean, if he does something great, that's just helping me. And if I play great, if I pick up the guitar and I do something great, he gets off on it. That's just different weapons that Vane has to, get the audience off and to make us a better band. So how we take advantage of it is just, if somebody comes to a Vane show and they hear him play, he's so great on guitar, then they hear Danny play and he's great, and then it's like half the set I won't play, and I'll pick up the guitar and I'll rip some leads off, and then just go, wow, he can play too, and it's just one other thing to listen to. Then we have 3 guitars going at once, and we have a song, Without You, that's a ballad, and we have some keyboards. It's the only song we use keyboards on, but we still want the power of 2 guitars, and since I can't play guitar, and he can play keyboards, he can play keyboards on that song, and then I can pick up the guitar and cover the guitar part, and we don't need to hire a keyboard player. That's not what we want to do in Vane, and we just want to do everything with us 5. If we can't do it, we don't want to play it, and we don't like to use sampling or recorded things or anything fake. If we can't do it, we're not going to try to put it on a record, really.
That's rock and roll, right?
Yeah, that's what rock and roll is to us.
Exactly. いや今見てもらった通りこのデイビー・ベイン、ベインのリーダーでもあるんだけど、このデイビーってのは自信家なのね。つまりどういうふうに自信家なのかというと、つまりただ単に突っ張ってるだけじゃなくて、自分の音楽とかね、自分のそのポリシーというかそういうところにすごく自信を持ってて、とにかくその他